Hello. How y'all doing? I wanted to come on and just wanted to go live because I do go live on my other platforms, but I wanted to come on and go live with my family over here on the tube. And I wanted to kind of talk about parenting while healing and talk about how we as parents don't understand and are not able to recognize when we're being triggered by our children, right? Because if you have any unhealed wounds from your childhood as an adult, right, and you are a parent now, most likely you are going to be triggered by your own children, right? And a lot of times, hi Andrew, what's up, Andrew? And a lot of times we don't understand that we are being triggered by our children. And a lot of parents don't understand the harm and um, what they're causing their child, right? And a lot of times, us as parents, because I am a mom, we cause our child, you know, trauma, right? Excess trauma. I doing well. I'm doing good. How you doing? And we don't understand that as parents, right? So we have to really be mindful of the things that we've been through as adults, right? And be mindful not to pass it down to our children, right? Because a lot of times parents don't know that they're passing down their unhealed wounds to their child, and you are welcome, and they don't understand that they're passing those wounds down to their child and expecting their child to heal their wounds. I always thank you so much. I always explain it like this. I always say that, let's just say you go to the hospital, right? And let's just say you have a wound that needs to be treated. If you go to the hospital and you have a wound that needs to be treated, you can't bring your medication home to your children or to anyone else and expect them to take your medicine to heal you. That don't even sound right. They can't even be done. And a lot of parents and a lot of people in general expect other people to do the healing for them. Nobody can do the healing for you. You have to do the healing for yourself, okay? A lot of times people don't want to do the work, right? And this is what I talk about when I coach my clients, when I coach people and I help individuals, parents, or whomever heal their childhood trauma. Everybody I see is three people here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I like that you're doing. I like the thing on your head like that. I like the colors. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So if you guys are new here, put new. Okay, I see y'all coming in. If you are new here to my live, be sure to subscribe. I am a certified childhood trauma coach, and I also am a child and a certified trauma informed. I hope you are having a blessed day. Thank you. I am. I am. I appreciate you. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe. Thank you for being here. I talk about all things childhood trauma. How many of you that's watching me, say 15 of y'all, how many of you and I gave you a like when I came in here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh wow, you could actually help me. I had a really, really bad childhood. Cameron, I help so many people and talk to so many people. I coach people. I have resources. I have tools and things that can really help you heal. I work with people because a lot of times when we have childhood trauma, we don't know how much of that childhood trauma affects our day to day life. It can show up in our parenting, it can show up in our workplace, it can show up in our relationships, it can show up in our friendships. If you don't heal those wounds will bleed on other people. How many of you here and you know that you have been through childhood trauma? Put a yes in the chat. Put a yes in the chat if you know that you have been abandoned, you have been neglected. And you know what? Some people, I always tell people, you can grow up with two parents in the house and still be emotionally neglected. A lot of people don't know that, right? And being emotionally neglected is just as bad as being physically neglected, right? And then when you are emotionally neglected or emotionally abandoned, you are going to grow up expecting for people to validate you, to tell you that you're doing a good job, to pat you on the back, right? So we have to understand these things and how it shows up in our day to day life. Mom used to lock me and my siblings outside. What? In winter weather, she also used to pour cold water over our heads in a cold bath. She threatened to and was awful. Why would she have done all this? Wow. And Cameron, none of that is right. And none of that is okay to be treated that way. And I'm pretty sure you have, because those were traumatic things that happened in your life, Cameron. And I want you to know, first of all, I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for being honest about that and sharing that, because I understand that how that could have affected you. And even you probably don't have, you might don't, might have trust issues with people. You might feel like, oh, I can't trust people because you feel, because of the trauma that you went through. And I always tell people, if you have been through a traumatic event, right? If you had a traumatic event, you are going to have a wound. So this is how it works. If there are some things that happened to you when you were a child, you had a traumatic event. If you had a traumatic event as a child, most likely you're going to have a wound, right? You're going to get a wound. You're going to be wounded from that traumatic event. And with that wound is going to come triggers. You are going to be triggered by people. You are going to be triggered by situations. You are going to be triggered by things in your life, and you're not going to understand, why am I getting so angry? Why I have trust issues? Why I don't like people to get too close to me? Why I don't like getting hugs from people? In your nervous system, right? Your nervous system is going into fight or flight mode. Your nervous system has been programmed to make you feel like everything is a threat to you. Thank you. That means a lot. You're so kind. I just want to help people now, and especially be there for my little girl. I want to help everyone through music and make them smile. God bless you. God bless you too. Found Christ. Oh, that's it right there, Cameron. Found Christ in my life and feel so much better now. I can prove her wrong. That's what I'm talking about, Cameron. And I have a resource also, Cameron. It's called Triggers and Tantrums, and it's for parents. And I see that you said that you have a little girl, and it's an ebook. I have an ebook, and I also have a Triggers and Tantrums online self-paced course, where it's 5 levels, 5 lessons in the course. It comes with resources. It comes with worksheets. It comes with things that can help you regulate your nervous system, help you regulate your emotions and things of that nature, and help you so that you don't pass those traumatic events and those wounds unknowingly down to your daughter. And I'm a mom of 3, so I understand. And there has been some things that I have snapped on my kids, right? And didn't even realize that I was snapping because there were wounds that I still had. So I do have different resources if you're interested in that as well, Cameron. That I can refer you to or whatever, that can really help you with your traumatic events. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I had to answer that call. So my mom is in Louisiana, and they were affected by the winter storm. Uh, so they're leaving their home because they haven't had lights, electric since Saturday. So she was calling me, letting me know that she was gonna go to another nearby city to get a room. So, Cameron, I don't know if you still here or not, but Cameron said, can I ask, forgive me if this sounds rude, but why do you do this? Like, have you been through this? My apologies if it's personal. Cameron, I don't know if you are still here or not, but yes, I have definitely had my share of childhood trauma in my life. So, yes, this is why I do this, and this is my calling. This is something that God has called me to do, help individuals heal their childhood trauma wounds. So, everything about childhood trauma I absolutely love. I'm actually currently also in school. I am a psychology student at the moment as well. Once I finish to get my bachelor's in psychology, I'm going to go to get my master's so I can become a trauma therapist. So I love everything childhood trauma because I know all too well what it looks like. I know how it can show up in different areas of our life. So yes, I love everything childhood trauma. I love, helping others heal and helping them get to the root of their problems, helping people heal their wounds from their childhood so it don't show up in their adulthood. And if it does show up in your adulthood, I help individuals, even parents. I help organizations because Childhood trauma, unhealed childhood trauma wounds can follow you through different areas of your life. If you have not addressed those wounds, they can follow you. So for everybody that's new here, thank you. Please subscribe. For those that are new here, I am Stephanie. I am known to many on all of my platforms as Yo Fave Trauma Coach. I am a certified trauma informed coach specializing in childhood trauma. Um, and I just love everything childhood trauma. I can see it when people say certain things, do certain things. I just understand it all too well. And a lot of people I see say certain things and they try to run away from their childhood trauma wounds. I even see that. And some people jokingly say certain things just so they can mask the wounds that they have from their own childhood. Some of the comments that I see in the chat, some of them that I see that's irrelevant, I won't address as well. So, but if you are new here, definitely welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe if you know that you have childhood trauma wounds that you have not addressed, you need to address. Then you definitely want to subscribe to my channel. I talk about everything childhood trauma, so definitely subscribe. Definitely subscribe. So that's about it. Does anybody have any questions for me pertaining to childhood trauma? Does anybody have any questions for me pertaining to childhood trauma? If you have any questions, please ask your questions. Be respectful. If you are not respectful with your questions, I will not answer them. So, and that's about it, because a lot of times I wanted to come on today and just simply talk about what it is that I do and who I coach and who I help, for those that want to heal their childhood trauma. I talk to so many people, so many parents that are unknowingly passing their childhood trauma wounds on to their children. A lot of them are not understanding why they are crashing out, why they are going off, why they're so on edge. A lot of parents don't even know when they're triggered. I have resources like it's called the Triggers and Tantrums ebook, where I help parents regulate their emotions. I help them be able to identify their triggers, and all of that to help you heal. That's the ultimate goal, is to heal your childhood trauma, because childhood trauma will show up in your